we have had Hyperia's entrance portal installed. 6-foot lift hill. We've got some riders on the back row there. Wow. Yo, what is going on guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone and welcome back to yet another Project Exodus / Hyperia construction update. That's right, once again today you joined me on the construction site for the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. First of all, I am in such a good mood today. Look at that blue sky, and as you can see, the shorts are out. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. Today reminds me of like the very early stages of when I was documenting this project, and I'd just rock up to the site in my shorts and t-shirt. But yeah, right now reminds me of back then because it is such an active construction site today. I've got here a little bit earlier than I have done recently, and yeah, there is just so much currently going on. And as I said, in these updates going forwards now, with each and every one that I upload, the changes that we're going to see are major, and that is exactly the case today. In fact, as you can see behind me, we have had Hyperia's entrance portal installed. So I feel like the best way to start off today's update is to go and get a closer look at this. So yeah, it's hard to believe that this is the exact same entrance sign that I obviously visited the B&E factory a few construction updates ago for. But here she is. It has now been delivered and installed here on site. Now, of course, as you can see, it is no way near finished. That's why they've got this cherry picker here, obviously to install the rest of the sign. But here it is. So yeah, obviously the last time I saw it, it was laid out on the factory floor, and it was all just obviously the kind of base steel work that this sign started off as. But yeah, since then they powder coated it, zinc coated it, and obviously had it delivered to the site. So the letters will be going up there, so it will say Hyperia, and then the wings have started to go up, but they're kind of all down here, ready to go up as well. Obviously you've got the holes where they'll be bolted into place up on this very complex structure. But it just looks absolutely incredible. And when the coaster goes up the lift hill behind it, wow, it really is a spectacle. So you'll have 4 different queue line entrances here. You'll have your standard queue, you'll have your single riders, fast track, and also the accessible queue line as well, all right here. And if we actually take a look just behind the sign, this is really cool, obviously walking underneath it for the first time. Ooh, let me just mind out the way. Yeah, as you can see, we've started to see some of the really nice signage going in. As you can see, we've got single rider this side and fast track here. So yeah, in terms of the coaster itself, recently they have just been sending Hyperia around and around the track again and again. A, for health and safety reasons, they need to check everything is all good with the train. Mac themselves need to be 100% sure that they're happy with everything that's going on, and as far as I'm aware, they very much are. And also the rides team here at the park are starting to be trained on it so that they're able to operate it as efficiently as they can once the 24th of May comes around. So yeah, I've managed to capture loads of blue sky testing footage today to enjoy some of that right now. Wow, look at her go. It is so cool to see this ride just flying around very regularly at this point. But yeah, I'm currently stood at the bottom of the lift hill, and I just spotted something I unfortunately didn't capture on camera, but for the first time in a long time on this site, I got goosebumps. As the train dispatches, for the first time I heard the kind of lift hill audio kick in. So I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and show you guys this little sequence, hopefully right now. I'm praying that the audio picked that up all right. Obviously with the diggers and stuff, it's quite loud. But wow, I did not know that they programmed the speakers on the lift hill yet. And when I was just stood here chatting to some of the workers, I heard it go up and genuinely I had goosebumps. The last time I had goosebumps like that here on site was when I first saw it test. And like, obviously what an incredible moment that was. For your first ever ride on Hyperia, when you go out of the station, obviously with the dispatch audio, and then you go round the corner and you're sat at the bottom of the hill listening to that. Oh my goodness. In fact, I think we're gonna get it again. Here we go. Let me pan round to the train as it comes out of the station. And there we go, the music kicks in. Like genuinely, just think about how it's going to feel to be sat on that front seat, looking up at that 236 foot lift hill. We've got some riders on the back row there. Wow. Right, let me take the camera off. I think we've got some of the Mac riders on the back row of the train. Wow, 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 there they go. This is my first time seeing human riders on Hyperia. And there they go. And their arms are not in the air. In fact, yeah, I think they put their hands up there. There they go. Wow. So there we go. That was my first time ever seeing human riders on Hyperia. I was actually speaking to another Mac employee earlier on in the day, and I was like, oh, have you been on it? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, how was it? And he gave me a big thumbs up, and I was like, is it better than Voltron? And he was like, oh, I haven't been on Voltron, I've been here the whole time. And I was like, does it look better than Voltron? And he was like, oh, this is very good. He didn't really give me an answer, but yeah, I'm so jealous. Yeah, as I said in the last video that I uploaded, currently it is only Mac employees that are riding Hyperia. It's a very important part of commissioning the ride, but I'm praying that within the next few weeks I get a call up and I'm allowed to ride it. That will be absolutely amazing. Now the reason I actually started filming this little clip here is because if I just spin the camera around, and as you can see, this is the brand new Q-Line shop that has just gone in. So just like on other rides, like on the Swarm and on the Smiler, loads and loads of Merlin roller coasters basically, there are always these tiny little Q-Line cabins where you can get yourself a little snack during the queue. And yeah, this is the exact same one that I spotted over at the B&E factory. So yeah, there you go, it's very cool to see it now put in place. It was delivered along with the massive entrance sign. So from where I'm currently standing onwards, things are very nearing completion. Like tarmac's gone down, they've started landscaping, the queue line's coming along really nicely, the entrance sign started to go in. As I said, with every update going forward from now, the changes that we're seeing are huge because we are seeing it change from the construction site that it's been for over a year at this point, and it's moving into the final product. So yeah, as you can see just down the other end of the site where the site cabins previously were, they're currently clearing that area ready for this tarmac to go down over there as well. But yeah, even landscaping and stuff has started to go in. It's starting to really pull the whole area together. So let me go and take you into the queue line, which has of course had even more updates since the last time I was filming here. We've now had all of this kind of base layer of tarmac go down, and they've pretty much got all of the fence posts in ready for, where are they, these kind of gold panels to be slotted in between all of them. Now the area of queue that's been most finished is just down here, so allow me to take you over here. And yeah, this is where you'll see the really finished product, where you've got the fence posts in, the kind of queue-line panels in, and the nice freshly laid final flooring in as well. As you can see, you still get absolutely incredible views of Hyperia right above you. It's not like the metal gridding on the Smiler, it is just like quite an open net. And yeah, we've got another train going up now. Is there anyone on this train? I genuinely can't believe I've just seen people riding Hyperia. I think there might be someone right on the back row again. Yeah, there is. There's one person on the back row going up just there. Wow. But yeah, everything is just slowly but surely coming together. We've had all of these fences go in, the handrails have gone in over here, And let me just take you around to the exit as Hyperia does its lap around the circuit. I'll be able to capture some footage for you guys. But yeah, this exit path especially, the net is so high that you hardly even notice it. And just the views that you get of Hyperia above you are so cool. You get to see it out over the lake. I'm yet to see if the splashdown is actually working yet, so I'm gonna hang around here and watch it as it comes back over the massive stool. Wow. Look at that. Let's see if the splashdown's working. Okay, so obviously not yet, but as you can see, all of the pumps are now in place. So presumably, it won't be too long before they start testing that splashdown and we start seeing that working. But yeah, for so long, I kind of struggled to comprehend where the queue line is actually going to be in this area. Because for me, in my head, like everything this side of the lift hill was always going to be the plaza. But now that we're actually seeing it kind of being laid out, you get a nicer idea of where the plaza is going to be. Exactly there. So yeah, that is where you're going to kind of be able to wait for anyone that's going on Hyperia. If you're not riding it, and then yeah, after your first ever ride on Hyperia, you'll be able to come down this path and into the gift shop, which I believe is currently being blocked off because I think they've laid the flooring. I'll take you around the other side to give you as good of a look in there as possible. So Hyperia's queue line actually extends all the way down to this part of the site, just outside of the ride's maintenance building. And yeah, just like the other bits of queue line, they're still just currently working on this bit. Landscaping started to go in this little middle section, but I think this might be one of the coolest bits of queue line for Hyperia, because you're going to be able to see the Outer Bank curve as you come out of the station. The view from the queue here is going to be amazing of that little section of the ride. But yeah, at this point, as I said, the next kind of major thing that we're going to see here on site is right behind me, because they're currently taking away all of the kind of rubble and bits of rubbish that are sitting on top of this bit of land, where of course the site cabins have been for so long. So yeah, now that those site cabins have been moved away, it really shows how close to the end of this project we are. Because I'm sure by the next update that I film, they will either be tarmacking this area or it would have just been tarmacked, and we'll really start to see the entire plaza come together. So yeah, be sure to subscribe for that next construction update and all of the other construction updates as we lead up to the 24th of May. Wow, we are really getting so close now, and I can't believe I actually saw someone riding Hyperia today. That's my first time seeing a human with my own eyes riding this ride. I can't wait to go and ask whoever it was I saw riding it how it was. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching yet another Hyperia construction update. My name is TheJackSilkstone. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.